Namaste everyone, Andrew Leonard here at the home of cricket. We're at the iconic Lord's Cricket Ground and look who I've got with me, the great man himself, Mr. Khadka. We're here for MCC World Cricket Connects. It's been the most incredible day discussing the future of the game, where the game is going, and I've had a little jet from Scotland down to Lord's just for the day. I'm back on call tomorrow, don't worry. Paris, great to see you. What an amazing day it really was. You can bring that camera in a bit closer, probably be able to hear Paris. An amazing day to be a part of there in the long run.
It's just unbelievable, the kind of people that were there in the room discussing the future of the game, the monetization of the game in itself. So happy that we got to discuss a lot about women's cricket, and of course associate cricket in general needs that push. You and I know that the game is probably the most competitive at associate level right now than it's ever been. Today was fantastic. We have the greats of the game putting in the inputs, values, and come, let's say, the next week when the World Test Championship actually happens with the next World Connects Day conference, which is going to be continued tomorrow. A lot of great things in progress. Very excited and looking forward to the next 4 or 5 days, and looking forward to tomorrow.
Absolutely. We're going to talk about tomorrow's game in a moment, but there was more than a bit of talk about Nepal, wasn't there? That was very much called out as one of the major potential growth zones alongside the likes of the USA. And the associate game, its quality, its improvement, and its structure, the jeopardy, that people kept using that word jeopardy here today, didn't they? That maybe up at the very top levels of international cricket, they need a little bit more of that too.
Nepal's unique because our strengths have always been the fan base that we have, the fans that come, that buy tickets, watch us play, the way they promote Nepal cricket anywhere in the world is like, I still remember back in 2013 when we were in Bermuda for Division 3. I never expected, like there were around 30 Nepalese at the airport, where out of 50 Nepalese in the whole of Bermuda, where 30 were there at the grounds to receive us, and 13 years down the line, the number of people that follow the game has grown immensely. Even today when we're discussing about the Nepal Premier League and what the game brings in and everything around, where the game's heading towards, for us as a mad cricket nation, I think we're heading off in the right direction. Hopefully, over a period of time, producing right results, consistently getting into World Cups, and once we start playing against bigger test playing countries and hopefully start beating them, is when we start making the mark. There's never been more excitement around Nepal cricket than when it is right now. It's probably the best time to be a cricketer in Nepal, and with this transformation as part of Cricket Association in Nepal, we're trying to build Nepal cricket into another dimension, and conferences like this where we're representing associate cricket, Nepal cricket, doesn't get any better.
It's absolutely incredibly special. Now Paris is going to stay here for tomorrow for the MCC World Cricket Connects conference, day 2. I'm going to get in a plane this evening back up to Dundee, because I know this man here is going to want to talk about the new head coach Stuart Law and 2 of the most incredible wins. What about those 2 performances in the opening 2 games? Karen Casey, one of your former teammates, the real hero of the first one.
I was watching the game on TV. It was very difficult. I keep emphasizing the fact that it was easier playing, because when you're watching, you're like, I can imagine what the fans used to feel like when we went through so many obstacles over the years. I think we've been termed as the cardiac kids. Nothing's been easier. The kind of growth that we had to, the kind of struggles that we have gone through over the years. But I feel those last 2 games were absolutely incredible. The kind of cricket that we played. The second game, when it became comfortable, it almost felt like,
why wrong?
Like, why is it so easy? But see, at associate cricket, it's very competitive. You cannot take anything for granted, because every game you carry those couple of points, and end of the 3-4 year cycle, those points table actually determine where your ODI status is heading towards. So as of now, 2 out of 2. Looking forward to tomorrow. Believe in the boys that they can make it 3 out of 3 and 4 out of 4. You have to be optimistic. I'm speaking to Stuart, where he's very, very happy with how things are shaping up. But again, instead of getting too excited, it's very important that we stay calm, focus on doing all the right things. And again, we found a good coach. The team's looking good, and hopefully they'll continue the kind of cricket that they've played in the last 2 games. If we can build on this, there's a blueprint for us to move forward in the right direction.
I think you're spot on. Yeah, Stuart Law's brought a real calmness to the group. There's no doubt about it. One final question for Paris. 2 from 2 so far in the ODIs. T20Is to follow. What about that T20 World Cup qualification? We're hearing it's going to be a 9-team tournament in Oman later in the year. That's got to be a real focus for the rest of this calendar year.
Absolutely. We post the CWC cycle. We're playing the triangular series, which is a build-up for the next year's World Cup. The qualifiers are in October. We are having a proper plan of how we want to go about until the World Cup qualifiers. There are a couple of really good tours that we have lined up. There'll be big announcements this week in terms of where we are planning towards, where Nepal cricket's heading towards. So all of these things put in place, I think we're heading off in the right direction. It's all about getting perspective, staying calm. I know as a Nepali cricket fan, you expect the team to win every time, but what we have to understand is the team has always been trying its best. Sometimes results do come in your favor, or they may not come, but it's very important that we back our team. It's a long journey ahead, and most importantly, come October, where there are 3 spots up for grabs, we hope to plan, prepare to the best of what we can, and be ready and not wait 10 years again to qualify for a World Cup, because from 2014 to 24 would mean that we want to qualify this year itself.
Yeah, make it back to back. So keep your eyes on the Cricket Association of Nepal's official social media channels. Some big news coming soon, some exclusive news. For me, Andrew Leonard, I'm going to be getting on that plane in just about an hour's time. All that rain you're seeing behind us here at the beautiful home of cricket, that's going to dissipate. We want to say a massive dandavad, a huge thanks to Paris Dye. Lovely to see you as always. That's Paris Khadka, the Secretary of the Cricket Association of Nepal. Stay tuned live tomorrow, ICC TV. It's going to be live and free. Nepal taking on Scotland. Scotland are going to come back hard at Nepal. Can Nepal make it 3 from 3? You'll find out with us live on ICC TV.